to today's master-to-master conversation. And this session is going to be Fedrigoni with HP Indigo. So here at Fedrigoni, we have a vision. We want to inspire brands with beautiful paper and label creations and provide best-in-class service to the global supply chain. Our mission is to be partner of choice of brands, printers, and converters, and providing distinctive and premium products, as well as superior customer intimacy and experience, built on 700 and more years of paper making. So in this framework, HP Indigo is the partner of choice and enables our mission. So here today, we have a very special guest to explain us this cooperation. So welcome to Evelyn Niebauer from HP Indigo. She is the commercial media manager for EMEA, and we also call her the paper lady. Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
Hello, Marta. It's super exciting to be here. Also, to be honest, it's a bit strange for me because I'm sitting in the home office. So I would love, this is my home office, but of course.
I love your house. I love to be there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You are invited as soon as this special times are over.
See.
And hello to everybody. It's also a bit strange to not see the audience, but this year we are full of special experiences. How are you, Marta? Everything okay?
Everything okay. We are here with these beautiful, colorful papers, and yeah, could be worse.
I'm looking forward to come also to visit your new nice office. I can't wait to see that. We're not on the virtual platform.
Obviously, we wait for you to anyone whenever will be possible again. We can't wait to be there.
Yeah. Come to the point. This year is really, so first of all, welcome to everybody. Hello. It's exciting. And for all of us, this is really a very, very special year. We are socially distanced from everybody. We are tied to virtual meetings and virtual events, but that makes us creative, also in the personal world, also in the business world. So we start to get creative, like now, to do this wonderful virtual event, which is in the paper and in the printing industry quite challenging, but we all make the best out of it. And we have come to appreciate the realness of print more than ever before. Everybody needs something physical. And what is better than a beautiful print on a beautiful paper? Besides the difficult times we have this year, we also have seen a growth in the B2C market. So we have seen companies sending gifts to their teams. We see children sending personalized postcards or games to play with their grandparents. And we also see friends and families who creating the memories on a nice photo book and sending them around the world. So this is also something nice. And there also have been opportunities to volunteer, to share, and to collaborate, as our user group, D-Scoop, also mentioned. And then, of course, this year, Drupa. Everybody knows Drupa. And we from HP Indigo, and as well as you and a lot of other companies in the world, we were so ready for Drupa, and we were so ready to introduce our most amazing new platform ever. We were ready to announce 2 platforms and 10 new HP Indigo printing digital presses. But the COVID did not stop us. We successfully launched our new portfolio and presses into the market with virtual events, of course. Like you in the paper and also we for printing, it was really a challenge. So we made virtual live events. They were made in Israel in our headquarters. We did them also by live showing our presses so that everybody could see the new presses, the technique and everything around it. And it was quite successfully, and it is still successful because, the whole world, there are also no other solutions. We sold presses and we still sell presses of the new portfolio, and we are super happy. I don't know if everybody heard about that, but I think so. We are super happy and proud. We made a big deal with Shutterfly. So Shutterfly bought 60 HP Indigo digital printing presses, and this is of course super nice, and we are super proud about that. Yay. And of course, all these presses need a lot of paper, and a lot of beautiful paper like the ones from you, from Fedrigoni. So the HP Indigo printing technology and the unique electro ink makes our customers able to produce also unique print jobs for a variety of segments. So there are a lot of possibilities. And our HP Indigo digital printing technology makes HP Indigo as the #1 in the graphic industry. So now I would like, the people who know me, I also like to talk, but I'm limited in time now. So I would like to give the word back to Marta, because I don't want to say a lot more, but we prepared something together, and I am and we are from HP Indigo are super happy to have such a great partner.
Yes, so definitely we were also super ready for Drupa. We had super fantastic thing coming up, but then, you know, it is what it is, and we have to move forward. So what we plan to do for Drupa, you will see it today in a different format. And obviously we were supposed to be together there, and we are together today.
It's challenging, Marta. We cannot touch the paper, we cannot smell on the print, we cannot hear the sound of the press. So it's a bit, but it's new, you know, a new learning.
So we hope that what we have prepared could feel this hole that we feel towards paper and printing, and so enjoy it, and we'll talk again later.
Enjoy.
What triggers creativity? How can we unlock our full creative potential? Today, you're invited to follow Fedrigoni and HP Indigo on a journey of discovery and exploration of an outstanding graphic design project. Let's go! I'd like to start with paper, of course. Here we have the latest member of the Fedrigoni family, the new swatchbook of paper and boards for HP Indigo digital printing. Just like its older brother, the paper box, this watchbook is the essential tool that you need to bring your creative ideas to life and to shape them on beautiful specialty papers, powered by HP Indigo digital printing features. This tool is here to inspire you with over 100 papers of any kind, coated, uncoated, smooth, rough, white, colored, with a variety of different textures and effects, paired with an innovative gallery of printed samples. Beauty, creativity, and inspiration are not everything though. Performance matters too. All the papers included in the swatchbook are top rated and HP Indigo certified, a guarantee of total reliability in terms of runnability, ink adhesion, and blanket life. You can check them yourself with the HP PrintOS Media Locator. To feed creativity, choice is a must. That's why we are presenting an expanded range of papers in B2 format, perfect to make full use of the features of HP Indigo Series 4 presses. This new format has been set as a standard in our new collection and also integrated into classic ranges like Symbol Free Life, Splendor Gel, Tintoretto, Expert, and many more. Technology and innovation are must-haves too. We are the first to have embedded in our swatch printed samples made with the new HP Indigo special inks. Silver and other metallics, premium white, fluo pink and yellow, indichrome and light black. Last but not least, clarity and transparency. Creativity can't fully unfold without full access to key information and details. Our new swatch is specifier friendly. Papers are listed by feature, colored, uncoated, coated, and for each category you can find printed samples to showcase the wide range of effects from different printing processes. The ladder in our logo stands for the city of Verona, where Fedrigoni started its venture and where it still holds its headquarters and first mill. This symbol, dating back to the 14th century, speaks so much about our history and identity that we have merged with the CMYK color control strips to create the family of ladders used in the swatch printed examples. This set of photographs and illustrations evoke surrealism and Italian style, in a dreamlike fusion of Giorgio De Chirico and the Memphis Group, with a nod to the Renaissance. And by the way, this is actually a full-size ladder with color stripes placed in a rear room. So creative people need reliability and style to respect deadlines and to produce pieces of work, books, catalogs, menus, packaging that are trendy and fresh. That's why we have added to the HP Indigo selection a set of our best-in-class products, including, but not limited to, Freelife 100, a premium uncoated 100% recycled. Sirio Ultra Black, simply the blackest on the market. 2 funky paper pearlescents, Sirio Pearl Coal Mine and Rose Gold. Materica Craft, the trendiest sustainable paper. Arena in 4 combinations of shades and finishings. Symbol Tatami, the best in class for art catalogs. X-Pair in a new shade, white and off-white contemporary shade. Touch Glass, the first range of uncoated papers and boards in the world for digital enhancements like Scodix and MGI, and it never gets dirty. Silverado photo paper, designed to gift end users with the sensation of genuine photo paper without plastic, thanks to digital printing. So, paper can foster your creativity, but what about HP Indigo digital printing? Shall we ask them directly?
Hello Marta, great to see you.
Hello Evelyn.
I'm super happy to talk about the beautiful papers of Fedrigoni, our great media partner. They were the first paper company in Europe who developed papers for our HP Indigo digital printing technology. More than 20 years ago. Can you imagine that? This is amazing. And since that, they are a great, innovative and very important partner to us. Also, they were the first Alliance One partner in Europe. So you can say we are like an old married couple, very happy. I'm looking forward to continue this amazing partnership with Fedrigoni and to continue to jointly bring new opportunities, innovation and highest quality to our customers. And now I'm super proud and happy to hold this beautiful new swatch book of Fedrigoni in my hands. This is specialty, a swatch book for our HP Indigo digital printing technology. And it includes more than 100 beautiful certified papers. This is amazing. We are super happy. We love these papers, our customers love these papers, our presses of course love these papers, agencies and brands, everybody loves these papers. And you will feel and see it, these papers are developed and made with passion and love and Italian flavor. This swatch book also includes print samples, which give you a taste of the great combination of a high-quality paper and the HP Indigo digital printing technology and the unique electro inks, which enables innovation and productivity. Innovation means widest application range, leveraging customization, extensive color gamut, and standout specialty inks. Productivity means high-speed production, optimized to streamline hundreds of jobs per day, adhering to the strict quality and color requirements with automated tools. And I want to highlight one thing, the thermal offset transfer at HP Indigo digital printing technology, which transfers the dried ink image in a very thin layer, it's 5 to 10 times thinner than UV inkjet for example, to the substrate. This is a big advantage because the ink follows the structure of the substrate without destroying the characteristic look and feel of the beautiful paper like the ones from Fedrigoni for example. HP Indigo also offers a wide variety on specialty inks, to enable our customers, increase productivity, open new business opportunities, stand out with special effects, and reach the highest print quality that will satisfy any brand. But you know what? I have an idea. Why not calling my colleagues in the HP Experience Center in Barcelona directly on the HP Indigo 12,000 digital printing press? So let's call Georgie. Georgie, are you there? Hello?
Shalom, Evelyn. Very nice that you called to us. In this moment, we are starting to print the new Fedrigoni papers on our HP Indigo 12,000 digital press. Come with us to see. Here, for example, we can see that we print on the darkest media on the market, Fedrigoni Serio Ultra Black, and we use for this 4 heats of our premium white electro ink. Here you can nicely see the black and white contrast and the excellent print quality. We also use the same paper to test our silver electro ink for high quality application with metallic look and feel. This sheet was printed on our 7K HP Indigo digital press. Now we are going to see the excellent combination between our premium white inks plus CMYK on the excellent Fedrigoni paper Materica Craft. The circle area has premium white under the CMYK, and you can nicely see the spotlight effect compared to the CMYK area around it. The same image will give us a different color perspective once we are printing on Fedrigoni Serio Color Lampon paper. This shows us how colored paper can add value for the customer expectations. As Evelyn mentioned before, HP Indigo Electro Ink and Fedrigoni materials are a perfect match because our inks are respecting the surface properties of all of the different materials. Now we are going to print on Constellation Snow paper. When zooming in, you can see how well our electro ink is following the rough surface paper structure. You don't lose the paper's look and feel after printing HP electro ink on it. But we don't stop here. HP Indigo has even more special inks, like the fluorescent pink for eye-catching and very fresh effects, as you can see on this print, which was also done on Constellation Snow paper. HP Invisible Yellow and Invisible Blue electro inks are great for security applications, and our digital matte and transparent electro inks for creating the wow effect. The great advantage of the HP Indigo certified Fedrigoni papers is not only the excellent look and feel with our inks, they also guarantee very stable paper transport, very good ink transfer, and strong ink adhesion. And for that, Fedrigoni paper are loved from our customers, brands, and agencies. Enjoy the beautiful paper on Fedrigoni and HP Indigo technology, a great happy couple.
In a world of infinite creative possibilities, Fedrigoni's mission is to inspire designers, brands and printers, helping to express themselves better through paper. Because choosing paper is a creative act.
Yes, of course, it's not like we together at Drupa, but we did our best to bring what we would have done. We would have printed live, we would have showcased the edge of the papers and the printing. So at my back, you can see our old friend, the ladder we saw before during the video, we saw before during the serial talk with Larisha and Simone and Johnny. And so when we mean that the pictures in the swatch books are real, we really mean that we use these guys here, and also in little. So, but I want to spend some more words on it. So, as Alicia also said before me, this is going to become, going forward, our new archive of printing best practice. because when someone will have to check what is the edge of the printing, what is the maximum challenge, the most challenging papers and the most challenging printing technologies, and what can be achieved together with these two, they will be able to come to our swatch book and check themselves. And this is really the meaning of the innovation that we brought with these ladders, with these families of images. But then talking about best-in-class execution, I want to talk to you about applications, of course. That's the end of it. I mean, we are all here to produce jobs in the end. So another thing that Fedrigoni and HP Indigo are partners with is our award, the Fedrigoni Top Award, that every 2 years celebrates the magnificence of graphic design projects printed on Fedrigoni papers. And in this award, HP is a partner, as we said, since 5 editions already, since 2011. And so within our jury of within our independent jury that is made of experts, designers, that judges the projects for their execution, beauty, and innovation. We also have a member of HP Indigo, so an expert from their team, of course. The prize is very innovative also because it's the only one that rewards designer, printers, and users together. So everyone can apply, and once the project is rewarded, everyone wins. So we have 4 categories: packaging, publishing, labels, and corporate. And within each of them, HP has a special nomination, okay? So Evelyn, you've seen that. You were there the last time we awarded.
Yes, it were every award super exciting. Also all the print jobs, the applications which were sent from around the world on all printing technologies, but of course, especially we are looking on the HP Indigo printing technology, are really amazing, and appreciated the last Fedrigoni Awards. And looking forward to this one, which will hopefully live happen in June.
Yeah, I've seen personally all the entries, and I don't want to be in the judges' shoes, because it's very difficult to review them. Even, I mean, you can spend hours to look at these beautiful papers, and you can have a look at the Fedrigoni Top Award website, where you can browse all the projects by category, and also you can flag HP Indigo digital printing, and those who are printed with this technology will pop up. And these are, you're seeing now some examples of entries from this year, so from each category. So we have wine and beer and spirits, labels, gourmet food, we have books, catalogs of any kind, and it's super, I mean, it's inspiring. I really encourage you to go to check, not because it's just self, celebrating, but it's for your inspiration. I think that designers find it very useful portal to go to look at fantastic projects. So we remember that also the public vote is possible. So it means that each participant can go and vote, that each designer can engage with his own community to bring votes. Now it's closed. Last year we have, for example, the grand prize from the public won by this project that we're seeing now, the plant therapy book, which is printed on HP Indigo. So it won the popular vote, and it's really outstanding piece of print
Beautiful
design. Yes, for 50,000 votes for the public, this one. Eh?
Wow.
Amazing. Can you believe? So I think that It's now time for question and answers. And I want to start with the first one. Very interesting. So, Evelyn, someone wants to know where you speak from. They probably want to come to your house as well. Huh? Yeah,
this is a secret. This is the world today. We can sit everywhere. No, I'm kidding. So it's no secret. The background you see, I wish this would be reality, but this is just a virtual picture. I am in Germany. I'm sitting in my home office, at home. And this is in Biblis. This is close to Heidelberg in Germany.
Yeah. So next question. Are all Fedrigoni certified papers compatible with Scodix type digital finishing? Okay, so this is very interesting, and Scodix is also another supplier that we partner very often with, and it's also an Israeli company, just like HP Indigo, and also innovative and also digital. So a lot of similarities. Our papers are Scodix has its own recommended media list. So all the papers that are suitable for Scodix are in that list, which is managed by Scodix. And I have to say that almost every coated paper is suitable for Scodix. More difficult is to print on uncoated, but Fedrigoni has two specialty substrates, which are called touch glass, so Tintoretto and Nature, which were born specifically for Scodix and other digital enhancements. So they have a special treatment in the pulp that allows the Scodix printability and also allow the HP Indigo digital printing. Okay. Coming up next. What do you mean by invisible yellow? I think this one is for you, Evelyn.
Invisible yellow. Yes, we have a lot of inks. So a lot of inks with special effects and a lot of inks which the invisible yellow. It's in our security portfolio. This is the ink you don't see. You only see this ink if you put a blue light on it, which means with this ink you can make sure that documents, entry cards, vouchers, whatever, cannot be copied, because as soon as you put a blue light on this ink, you will see if this is the original or not. So this is a special ink for security.
Great. Thank you so much, Evelyn. So then we have Marianne from the US. Hello from the US.
Nice. Good morning.
Can you tell us on the silver ink on Ultra Black, how many hits of silver ink did you try? Okay, to get the result that you have in the swatch book, let me check, because I really want to show it to you. So otherwise, what am I here for if I don't make myself useful? So this one, okay.
Yeah.
So really the contrast, the coverage of the full areas and the areas where there is no printing at all make really a dramatic effect. So this one is made with 2 inks of silver, 2 hits of silver electro ink.
Thank you. And I don't know, perhaps I add something with the silver ink. So the silver ink is 1 ink, but you can make out of this 1 additional ink we have for our press portfolio, you can have a lot of different inks, because if you put the silver ink on top of the CMYK, you get a yellowing, metallic effect and all the other colors. Just want to add this if somebody is interested.
It's a super good point, and in fact, because we always want to be, let's say, ahead. This is it's a representative of what you just explained. So it's silver electro ink overprinted with CMYK. So here you can really obtain the any metallic combination. I mean, you just combine the CMYK on top of the silver ink, and then you can print on any metallic. So this is our symbol card, a board for packaging, greeting cards, and and with this effect.
Yep, it gives super cool effects. Yeah.
Okay. I tried my best. So we said at the beginning, it's not the same as being the person. Okay. More question coming up. So
that's good.
Is there a list of printers with HP Indigo machines that I can refer to find a printer in my area? That's an interesting question.
Yeah. That's a very interesting and very good point. There is no overall list existing, but we are working on a platform to solve this. It's not an issue, but there is no web page in the internet where you can just search for it, sadly, but perhaps this will come. Nevertheless, we work on a platform that brands, agencies, and other companies, of course, will be connected to the local HP person. And this HP person will make sure you will be connected as soon as possible to the right HP printer in your area, because also it depends which application you have. And in the meantime, if you need HP Indigo printer in your area, please contact me. I will make sure you will be connected to the right person and you get your information.
Perfect. And also from our side, as we said, we want to be partner of and inspire and connect the community. So it means the designers and the printer. And so if you call us, whenever you have an idea, creative idea, and you want it to develop on digital printing, on HP Indigo digital printing, you call your local sales person from Fedrigoni, and they will point you towards the nearest HP Indigo printers in your area. So we are always here to help and to support. We don't want just to make paper, sell paper. We really want to make networking real.
Yeah.
So are offset coated papers compatible with HP Indigo printing? This is also
okay. Thanks for reading the questions, Marta. It's interesting. Okay, that's an interesting question. So we know customers, of course, also want to print on standard offset papers without any Indigo optimization. So coated standard offset papers are running quite well on the presses, but we always recommend to test these papers up front. And we also recommend always to our customers to use certified papers because they are tested for runnability, they are tested for ink adhesion and so on. But if there is a need to use a non-certified paper, please test it up front. And as I said, we recommend first, please use certified papers because it gives you a guarantee. And as second, we recommend if you use a non-certified paper, please prime it or either in-house priming possibility or giving it to a company who can treat or prime the paper. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah. Thank you, Evelyn. Same for us. We encourage, really, we have almost 100 certified papers in the catalog with different options in terms of sizes and grammages. And so these are certified to work in terms of performance. And obviously, on our broader offset portfolio, we have many more papers. We have all the items which are in the paper box. So really, if you want to try those as well, we can support you. You can either prime it with the Indigo priming or test it up front. We can provide samples.
Yeah, just also perhaps an additional information, a non-certified paper, especially an uncoated one, which is not Indigo optimized, can adversely affect productivity, runnability in the press, and it also can damage the lifespan of the blanket. Just to give a few additions.
Yeah, because of obviously if the ink doesn't stick, it's not just a problem of quality because it can be scratched off when used.
Yeah,
it's also that what's the leftovers of the ink, which is not doesn't stick to the paper, is going around into the press.
Exactly, and also the fibers, if it's a rough uncoated paper, which is a nice paper, but if it's not indigo optimized, it also can be that the fibers of the nice rough uncoated papers, but the fibers of the papers flying around in the press, and this damages our blanket, and it also covers the sensors and all the technique in the press.
So Massimiliano now is asking, when will you have availability of the new papers like Materica Craft, Free, Life 100 and Tatami? They are also in the B2 HP Indigo size. The answer to both questions is yes, they are already available. And they are for HP Indigo full size B2, meaning the 75 by 53 centimeters. So you find them here, and you find them in our stock already. And you find them already on the HP Print to S Media Locator. You can check yourself the rating, you can check yourself the certificate.
A lot of companies in the world will be super happy that you have now the B2 papers of your wonderful papers available, because I was bothered with it the last 12 or 20 months when Fedrigoni have more availability of the wonderful papers in B2 for our customers. So these are super news.
So hopefully more advantage for our customers and less questions for you, Evelyn, going forward.
Okay.
So Roberto now asks, how many colors can HP Indigo print? So CMYK plus. So yeah, we talk about the specialty inks, so premium white, silver, but I give you the answer to you because you know I have several options set up.
So exactly, our press can print. It depends which press. So not all presses can have the same amount on inks. But let's use for example, the Series 3. There can be up to 7 colors. So CMYK, then plus a spot color, a special effect color, whatever. So up to 7. We have, of course, also presses, mainly the older models or the 7 Eco, for example, or our new HP Indigo 100K digital printing press. They are limited to 4 colors. But it depends on the press model, also what kit this press have. But yeah, I hope this answers the question.
Yeah, I think it does. So Marianne, again, she's our greatest fan today. Which product would you recommend for digital enhancements to be added after HP Indigo printing? So let me get this. As I was saying, all the coated medias, including pearlescence, okay? And so our symbol cards, so here it's easy to check because, as we said, we tried to make this watch specifier friendly. So we have all the coated papers listed. So everything which is in here can be used without any problem on Scodix, with or without HP Indigo digital printing in advance. And for the uncoated, it's more challenging. The touch class, Nature and Tintoretto, they both work. And if you add several layers of HP Indigo inks underneath, even papers which are not optimized for Scodix might work. Like for example, the Splendor Gel, our uncoated smooth paper. If you print a CMYK and then maybe the whites and maybe other HP Indigo inks, the more the better. And then you do the Scodix treatment on top, even an uncoated paper can work. Obviously, it's up to you again to test it up front because it's not maybe specified, but it can be used. Okay. So we have time for a couple more questions, I think. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Is it possible to receive HP Indigo certified paper samples to test in the media in a real way, not using the equivalent for offset priming? So, okay, here it's a bit tricky because we have more than 2,000 SKU to manage. And it's very difficult at the moment to provide samples for all of them. You can imagine it would be super difficult. So we chose to provide the offset versions as samples. I mean, B1, A4 format for the moment, because the minimum order for HP Indigo paper is the rim, so 1 rim can be ordered without any problem. So we recommend to try buy a rim. Most of the time, printers have in-house, I mean, leftovers of our papers. So it can be also useful to go there and try maybe different media. So the advantage of digital printing is that you don't need to do plates. You just go, put your file in the press and press start. I mean, not so easy, but more or less. It's less complicated than offset for sure. And you can check with your printer if they have, I mean, they can run a test on the medias that they have or buy a single rim, A3 size. That's it. Okay. And we have Mike. Do the recent paper certifications include the new 100K press for compatibility? So we know that we have Series 4 included, but what about the 100K?
Yeah, around 100K is Series 5. So you will see it in the media locator. We have listed already the papers for Series 5, so for the 100K. And all papers, uncoded and coded, are certified for the 100K and the light textured papers. The real special papers, like the heavy textured papers, we are still under development or finding out in Israel how we can interpolate or certify them. Because, of course, we don't have now a 100K in our certification center, but, of course, we make sure to get them on the list. But you see all the certified substrates for the 100K on the media locator already.
Okay, thank you, Evelyn, for clarifying. I think we have an important one coming up because this is, I think, relevant and it is for you, Evelyn, but I think we can help. Also, we can also provide our point of view. So as we are becoming more and more ecologically oriented, is the technology, HP technology eco-friendly, sustainable?
Okay, this is indeed a very, very good question and a very important question. So we try and shy buzzwords like green and eco in the HP policy because we don't want to sound trendy and green wasting. But of course, the answer is yes, we are eco-friendly, but as I said before, using the word eco. HP Indigo is inherently more sustainable because digital prints allows to print what you need, how much you need, when you need, where you need, and it also reduces waste. On top of this, of course, the prints of HP Indigo can be recycled, and we can print, or the presses can print on a wide variety and environmental friendly papers, like the Free Life Gento with 100% recycled, Woodstock, 80%, and the wonderful Materica with 20%, and the simple Free Life with minimum 40% recycled. And also, these are also very important topics. Our presses are manufactured CO2 neutral. Mm-hmm. And we are continuously improve the usage of our materials or the reuse of our materials and the energy which we consume. As well, for example, our HP Indigo manufactory is in Israel, and we use, as an example for this, we use solar panels in the production, and there are much more information. So if you are interested to deep dive more into that, or you want to hear more on that, please connect me, because we have also specialists in our company, of course, who can give you really a deep dive into that. That was a high level overview, and I hope that gives you a clear yes.
Thank you, Evelyn. You anticipated what I wanted to say, that we have a large offer also to recycled papers. So we have more. Right. We have more options in this catalog today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So when binding, Roberto is asking, when in binding, so with a glue, is it, and there is like a full screen printed, what is the behavior? Okay, so I can say that HP Indigo electric layer is very thin, as Evelyn explained before. So my opinion is that, and also my experience, I would say, is that it doesn't create any problem when in binding with the glue. Evelyn, do you want to add something on the book binding?
No, I think that was clear. Also here, if there is a deeper answer needed from the person who wrote that, please contact us separately. We have nearly for everything a specialist.
Yeah, and I take advantage of this to tell everyone that if there are more questions that were answered today, we are collecting everything also for the previous session, and we will reply separately to everyone.
Yeah, sure. Definitely, yeah. I think if we would continue, I hope so many questions coming in. If we would continue, we sit in the next 2 hours.
No, well.
But it's nice. It's new to me, this question and answers, but I like it. It's also something new.
Okay. It's good. I see that you're getting comfortable with it. Huh?
Yeah, now I groove in, so we can continue.
Fantastic. So there is, but I'm sorry, there is one for Fedrigoni now. So can I print on GSK papers? Unfortunately, GSK for HP Indigo printer has been discontinued. Yeah. So the offset version unfortunately cannot be printed as it is because the ink doesn't stick, and you can try perhaps to prime it. So I tell you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to try this system on the GSK, and I will check if with the priming from HP Indigo you can use still the GSK. I will get back on that. Great. If you have a magic wand, what do you decide to change to improve in the digital printing world? Wow, I think we can both give an answer to this, and then.
What was the question? Sorry, can you repeat?
If you had the magic wand, like if you were a magician, what would you change? What would you improve in the digital printing?
But this is a kind of a dangerous question for me.
No. Let's put it in this way. What would you see the development? How would you love digital printing to go in the near future? I have some ideas. I would like to see more packaging, more luxury packaging, for example.
Packaging, of course, yes.
Yes. Oh, mm-hmm. And I would like to see more agency and brands, especially because printers, they are already kind of aware of the possibility. But with the brands and designers, I think we have and it's our duty going forward to really engage and make them aware of what they can do. So, or the personalization option of the short runs, the fact that they can create limited edition and just on time printing on demand, like super easily with this technology. So I think that going forward, it's also a benefit for also the planet, because if we just print whatever we need and not too much of it, we can really customize and no waste and spare what we save on quality, because we print maybe less, but we print better on nicer paper, more sustainable, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. So I agree fully with you. I was in the first moment not thinking on that, but of course we also love, and we also have special teams in Indigo to bring more the knowledge of the great digital printing technology, HP Indigo, of course, I'm talking about, because this is also unique with all our inks, the Pantone, we can match the special effects, and this can really create for brands, or we have also software tools like Mosaic and so on, where you can really differentiate yourself from other companies and really can create something unique in high quality. And this is something which is really our wish also to bring that really in everybody's mind and to show them. At the moment, it's of course a bit difficult, but yeah.
Okay, great. So still something coming up. Okay, last one. Okay. What is the break even between HP Indigo printing and offset printing?
Okay. Well, yeah. A famous question.
1,000 copies. This is was the
yeah. No, this is
the answer, but give us the complete one.
I would love to have a clear answer with a number of sheets, but this is impossible. The scope of the break-even point depending on dozens of parameters. It depends on how big is the company, the salaries of the employees, the inventory, the presses, and so on. So all these parameters important because it can be between a few hundreds and a few thousands B2 sheets. So it's really different. And because of this difference, HP Indigo created or developed a tool, and we have a specialist, also a specialist for
there
this.
There are so many specialists.
Yes. So if you want to have more details, you can ask me, I will connect you. But this tool enables the print companies, the print houses, they add all the information. Of course, it's confidential, it's clear. So every cost they have, every single cost, because this is important. And then they add also their presses, of course, the offset presses, the Indigo presses, and what else they have. And if a job is coming in, the customer add the job information in this tool, and then it tells clearly, okay, this job is more cost effective on the offset, this is more cost effective on the Indigo, and this is more. So this tool helps the customer. But I'm sorry, there's no clear break-even point anymore. I know it was, I don't know, 15 years ago we had a clear break-even point, but it's not
okay anymore. So time's up, and I hope everybody enjoyed this afternoon with us, and thank you so much, Evelyn.
Thank you. It was really a great also adventure and a super special experience, and to create all of that. And I hope, the audience also had a lot of good informations, and also a bit fun.
Okay, and thank you, HP Indigo.
Thanks, Fedrigoni.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.